Hey everybody, welcome back. We are back for part 2 of our Let's Make Contact Space Engineers Survival playthrough episode today. Sit down and have some lunch with DADBEAR. Awesome. Part of the reason why I don't typically stream this early is because I enjoy getting to have lunch with DADBEAR. If you're ever wondering, that's why. Let's see. Quick check the systems here. Go. All right. Hey, Marvin, how you doing? Yep. Today is we're gonna call it a stream heavy day because had difficulty this week in getting scheduled stuff done when I wanted to. So today we didn't have anything on the books. It rained last night, so the only thing I had considered having to get done today was to mow the back lawn, but because it rained, that's not happening. So we're gonna stream. So I did get some sleep last night. I hope you did. I know you didn't have much time to sleep when we got done yesterday. I think you said you had only 4 hours. You had about 4 hours before you were going to have to get up and head to work. So I hope you got some sleep. Hope work wasn't too bad today. We're going to get back into this. We're working on a plunge miner. I think we're feeling pretty good about the design. Got with the exception of the sensor, got everything that we're going to need for Pam. We just got to set up get the thrusters in place. Let's see. Got a little bit. It's one of those. I'm not sure if I was asleep or not. I'm glad it works done by the day. Yeah, happy to be home. I bet. All right, so we're going with the modular cargo container, 2 batteries, top connector. I have 8 drills. So even though we don't have a ton of cargo space in the cargo container, the drills are going to be a solid portion of our capability. I want to go ahead. I'm going to put flat mows under here, so I want to go ahead and get these converters built. It's the first thing that's going into the build planner. Sworn small steel tubes. What is this? Small steel tubes. Yeah. Let's just go ahead and get some small steel tubes started. I won't have to make any of those anytime soon. Let's take a look at our silicon. We're at about 4,000. So we're probably going to have to make a trip or two out to collect. God, how close am I to full on this? Halfway? Okay. So the earlier stream you were talking about the cheesy way to take over the ships at the moment. Are you going to make most of it or not? Well, to be honest, we don't really have a choice. We kind of have what it is, and until the mods either get updated or they're no longer supported and whatnot, we're gonna keep the mods active in the playthrough. And if we get to a point where it seems like there's not going to be an update to the mods, like they're just going to say legacy out, then we'll go ahead and pull them. But to be honest with you, if what's happening now becomes the norm without any change or adjustment, I mean, somebody may write a new mod, you know, that does similar to the same thing. It's just, I mean, we could probably get rid of a few things. There's really no need to have a hacking computer anymore. So we could get rid of the hostile PC takeover. Dadgummit, I still not put that there wrong. I hate that. You have to get in there and change that. I think I have some blocks here. Let me do this. I should hold that in place. Nope, that's going to drop something. Oh, there's stuff on the side. That's ridiculous. No. But yeah, if it doesn't get fixed or whatnot, there's really no sense in having mods in anymore. In the I need to bring that up. So I don't know if that's got a good mounting surface. So we'll bring those up. That should take care of it. And again, the hacking computer isn't really necessary too, because you're basically kind of doing the same thing. Take that. Take that. We can get rid of this. Our remote control and our gyros taken care of. I mean, for all intents and purposes, I probably should just get the stuff that's required for flight. Don't put the thrusters on yet. Let's see. Good point. Had computer would be a bit redundant now then. Yeah. Probably wants to get bigger ones just to make my captures easier. Yeah, I mean it can. Hold on a second. I mean yeah, I mean for all intents and purposes, I mean black and white, yes, they make capturing grids easier. But and I know I've said this before, when it comes to mods, I don't like making stuff too easy. I don't like making stuff too easy. But I do appreciate common sense mods. And, you know, when you hack or take over a grid in vanilla, it just seems like having to go to every individual block or finding every individual block that has computers in it and then grinding that down and hacking that is I don't want to use the word cumbersome, but it is unnecessarily tedious. I guess that's probably the best way I could to put it. So, I mean, is it really that bad? I mean, it's not like you can't get control of the ship, right? You can control a ship and still have blocks that you don't own on it. In some of these ships, I mean, imagine trying to vanilla hack the Zeus. You know, so yeah, it does take some of the challenge. Definitely takes some of the challenge out of capturing when the mods are broken. Let's see. Let me grab everything I can from this. Actually, grab the cockpit. I can't believe I did that. Crazy to me that I remembered to grab the cockpit. So I put in my, no, should be good there. Let me get the, let's get some Latmos on here. Two. Right there. There we go. Got those. Should. All right. Get that stuff going. Put the glass in this now. Jump in here. I'm going to go ahead and thrusters. I'm going to turn those off, and I want to go ahead and start a group for it. I don't know if I can call this an eco miner, but it is it's close. I'm so used to doing the vanilla way. It is tedious and sometimes trying to find certain blocks is a mission, especially when a ship you have to do it for. Oh yeah. Like some of the designs we've seen too are pretty crazy. We're gonna call this LMC. A for Atmo. Plunge miner. It's two. goes. Okay. Sweet. What else did I grab? Grabbed what? Up here. Stuff. I'm really hoping this is going to be enough thrust. It should be. You know, it should be. I guess we'll find out. Go ahead and get the cargo. Started. I took two of the NPC thrusters off of the that too. Off of the goblin. It was too much power. Direction 4, 5. That may kill our iron. Oof. Okay. Nothing else though. See if I can get. Let's see. Whatever happened to more power? Yes. More power almost got me killed twice. The excuse me. It couldn't slow down fast enough. And I almost lawn darted it a few times. So my thought was originally, it's like, well, I'll turn two of them around so that I can I'll have, you know, I'll be able to slow down just as quickly as actually, I should be able to slow down quicker because I had these two up here. And here's the thing, what I was noticing is that these little flatmos, they were starting to have to work real hard. In fact, I had to add two for it to get lift, like, and hold itself. So the weight, the extra weight of the thrusters was putting a strain on the vertical thrust. So, you know, I was like, you know what? Two of those NPC thrusters, that's going to be just fine. So, and we move around, you know, not just as quickly, but, you know, still very quickly, and we don't put as much of a strain on the lifting thrusters. And I can take these and I can use them on some of this other stuff. So that's what happened to more power. So let me see what we got here. Two. It's going to be a little too wide. I'm wondering if I should go ahead and do the drills. Yeah, go ahead and do the drills. It's flying overhead a carry-all. Not that impressive. Those made. Be nice if we could come across a wreck or something. We haven't seen anything like that in a bit, so. I only grabbed 6. I think I only selected it 6 times. I did. It's dumb. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Done. Done, done, done. Tell me where. Oh no, we're at a steal. Oh, it's crappy. Stuff on over there, and then get another run to the iron deposit. Construction components, that's bad. Okay.
Inventory is full. Maybe consider changing game settings?
4K, jeez. Ugh, it's horrible. Okay. Maybe a better drill.
You seem to be overloaded. Have you considered our
That's
inventory
better.
DLC? Inventory is full. Maybe consider changing game settings?
Inventory is in full.
No matter how
There we
hard
go.
you push,
Now it's full.
that will never fit.
It's part of me, it's like it might just be easier to fly over here on jetpack than bring this, but I get just the smallest bit of additional cargo space. It'd be easier just to jetpack over. Trying to keep an eye on my hydrogen though, because we don't have like a super reliable source of hydrogen right now. Should be fine. That should be fine. Actually, let's go. Let's just put that right back in. Pull this with. All right, let's see. Jetpack, but it's not a style. It is not a stylish, absolutely. And we like the Goblin. Goblin has been pretty cool. Not bad at all. That. Go and grab. Motors are going to be important. There. Now it's just construction components. Come on. We are going to be working on thrust now. So I'm wondering if I should go with small atmos. Probably. Some steel plate. Stage some stuff here. Mm. On, level out. That won't work. It'll work. Okay. Be smart with my space here. Okay. Okay. Let's see what we can do. Should be more than enough lateral thrust. Covered by the drills. We're good there. We're going to use the NPC thrusters on the rear facing. the forward thrust. Ladybug. Ladybug. Trying to keep this in the drill. It's here too. I'm not going to be able to slide those NPC ones in here. That's what I was thinking about putting them right there, but I don't think that's going to work, so. Still need to come up with an ejection system. I can probably get that to work there. I need sorters. And I'll get rid of this one. We'll put the NPC ones right there on top of that. Yeah, should be right. He's on here. I'm gonna leave these painted gold. Because that will be the indicator that they are different. Other than the fact that they're a different style, I guess I could say that too. Just... Okay. Just gonna go ahead and put the pad on this one. See if we can get this all in one shot. Just seeing if I could get it to roll. Doesn't happen. Ugh. Come on, back up. That one's off. The other one? No, that one was on. It should not have been on. Okay. Let's go ahead and get these. We can get rid of that group. Delete. This is going to be... Oh. Get that name changed here shortly. So I'm just going to do everything. Not to. So I got stuff we're going to have to add, but... No, there. There. Off. Oh, there we go. Everything should be uniform. Let's put them in there. See what we can pull out now. The grabby hands mod is working. I will be honest with you. I did not experience any problems with it to my knowledge. Don't recall having an issue with it. I remember hearing that some people were. I think I even heard Splitsy say something about it, but to be honest with you, I did not notice any issues. Speak. We'll only need to make 5 more after that. Yep, that side's done. Got these guys. Good. We can get the remote control in place. We're gonna need we'll need an antenna or detector. Still have to do the sensor. That's 1, 2, 3. Go like that. That should be full build plan there. No, I mean, I heard a lot of people had an issue with it. It just, I don't know if maybe it got straightened out by the time I like used it and noticed or went, oh yeah, this wasn't supposed to be working. Tried it out. Okay. Production. Too far off. Okay. Cool thing is that everything else, we're gonna be able to test this out shortly, so better not be out of materials. Now finish. Have an unknown. We're out of iron again. Iron or nickel? Can't be nickel. There we go. Yeah, it's not. Okay. Well, the good news is that we can use this to go get stuff now. So. Although we don't have a whole lot of charge on this right now. So, throw that on there. And set up some groups. That really should do it. Groups, bats. Off. Nope, get rid of that. Do the drills on off. To recharge on off. On. Fuck. Everything else is optional right now. Do this though. This animation probably needs to charge first. Make fixing the base a lot easier. Oh yeah, definitely. Just being able to get the material in and going is going to be huge. And then when we come back and we start, because we're going to do the first one, of course, it's going to be, we're going to do more iron. We're going to load up on a bunch of iron, and then we're going to pull a material. We're going to make another, at least one more, maybe two more basic refineries just to get this stuff going. And then maybe work on an assembler, an advanced assembler after that. And then bump up to a better refinery after that. Not too bad. Get that iron. Forward thrust is fine. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to be able to. I don't know if those are going to do it. Yeah, we may have to throw in some extra shit. Sorry, extra thrusters. Slow down pretty good. Yeah, not bad. I don't have any spotlights. I don't have any lights or anything. This is just totally. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, we're not going to be able to grab a whole lot of iron. I can guarantee that. One thing I want to do though before I need to get down here, get rid of this tree. minutes. Trying to skim up the wall here, open this up a little bit more. It's not huge. See, it's not like a huge miner. I feel like it's going to get the job. I feel like it's going to get the job done. So that's what I'm hoping. So back in a little bit. The content usually is clean levels. Still high and tries to do it now. Yeah. I do try to keep it clean. There's no sense putting you guys through, you know, everything I learned in the Navy. That, and I don't know if, I mean, for the most part, if I look at analytics, like, kids are not typically a part of my age group that watches these videos. And I don't, you know, I market it as such as it's like, look, it's not made for kids. But at the same time, if they decide to watch it and it gets them interested in the game, I certainly don't mind. You know, so I try to make it as welcoming as I can. All right, okay, so we've got too much stuff there. Let's get, can't pull it from inside the cockpit. I need to pull what I can out. I can go for sure. Fall off. Oh, stone. Oh. We might be able to fly it out. Barely. Come on, up. Yeah. We can hopefully make it home from here. 8 minutes. If we add, we can put a couple more small thrusters, I think. And I think we'll be fine. Clear out some space. Coming through. 4 minutes, 6 minutes. See, yeah, we need to get over to the base quickly. So I gotta get this thing parked to a connector. It's gonna be fun enough as it is. Come on. Signal right on top of us. Yep, sailor's vocabulary is well known. Boulder over there. It's a shrub. Okay. We're getting these little bitty unknown signals. We're not getting any of the cool ones. Three minutes. Not a lot of time. Not a lot of time. Three minutes. Urge, baby. Right. I'm connected. Oh, I know what it is. Crap. I need to hurry up and get out and do this. Switch lock. It's that one. 900 seconds. This is connector down 2. Okay. Come on. Trading mode off. Never. Okay. Be good. Okay. Got it. Okay. Why can I not see everything? Throw, collect. Throw, power, transfer. There should not be an issue right now. Won't do it. Why is it not doing it? Let's 9. Go. There we go. I had to disconnect and reconnect. And that should pull. That should have pulled. Did it pull or did it not pull? It did not. Okay. That in there. There we go. Okay. Charging. Charging we're gonna need. Now we just need more. We need some more thrust. Go ahead and see what we got. All that stuff. Okay, so we can go ahead and get the stuff welded. Now, the question is. 2. Ideally, I want to put them. Not looking for more flatbows. Oh yeah, absolutely. And it's so easy to forget. It doesn't matter like how long you've been doing it. Sometimes you're looking for something that's just like so streamlined, you know, where you have the idea in your head of like, oh, I want it to look like this. It's going to look great. And then you realize it's like, I'm never going to get it off the ground because it's just not going to work that way. Only got 2 batteries too, so this is not a small demand we're putting on. But, and I think, because of the way that the drills are set up, the collision boxes, I think we're going to be fine with the without burning them. These saved in there. We gotta have more than that. I thought I put 6 out there. Why did it come up? This one. Oh, I got it. I don't know why it seemed like I set up. Anyway. I got this. No, okay. So that's 6. That should give us what we need. Yeah, I wouldn't expect there to be issues with that. It doesn't compromise our vertical profile. We're still well within the drill limits. Yeah. Put that in. Is that buzzard? Production. A little bit at a time. Yeah. Get some of them. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, we might be okay. Hopefully we will. get this one over here. Try to be symmetrical. I have my inventory. Oh, crap. Just out of hydrogen. Oh, that would have been bad. Urgh. It's really close. Really close. Easier for space only ships, but finding workarounds is part of being space. Yep, that is correct. That is correct. All right. I feel like we should easily be able to carry a full load. Well, yeah. Well, we're going to try it, of course. We're up to 63%, so it charges pretty quick. I'm not going to get upset about it. Let's see. Something just blew up. I wonder if that was that unknown signal. Probably. Yeah, it had to be that unknown signal. Signal, where's that one coming in? struggling, but we can get up. Out. I remember there's a big hole in the ground over here. Should I ever be in a surface rover? Side, I want to take a joyride. Oh no. Okay. Ooh, that wasn't pleasant. We are at 87%. Nice. We are way under power. Okay, so I need to get you over here on the ground. Q. Right there. Turn that off. Alright, so that is not going to make it back to the base without more power. So, good thing is we've got plenty of room to add another battery. That's what we need to do. How much stone do I actually have? Way more than I want. Get rid of all this stone. That would be helpful. I don't know if it's going to keep me from dropping to the ground, but I wonder if we'll be able to get there this time. And down saying, look out ahead. The whole saying. The second one should just, the sign at the hole says too late. Okay, so we're at 60 now. That's better. We're still at 100 and dropping. Yeah. We'll go ahead and set it down. And I'll run and grab the components for... Actually, no, I'm going to try something else. I'm going to see if I can, again, lighten this load theoretically. Take the drill. Let's see where we're at now. We're at 50s. Which means we might be able to do this. We're at 9. Oh, we're at 100. No, okay. I think we can do this. It's not going to be easy, but we're going to do it. Okay. We just need to keep it like short bursts. Jetpack fuel loads forward just to get the ship to a point where... Yep, same here. I have had to do that. I was getting ready to... I was seriously... I was thinking of just going and trying to maybe pick up the components for another battery to throw on there. And then when I realized, oh yeah, there's stone in there. I got to get some ejectors on here. We've got to get some ejectors. F5, slow down, slow down. Don't drop out of the sky. Don't drop out of the sky, please. So close. Seven minutes. Let me at least try to get lined up. Good stuff there. that's right. I don't have the cockpit hooked up to anything. Go large cargo, please. Oh, should be stone first, man. Come on. You know how this works. Production. Need 20 of those. For certain. Used to be a mod for hover engines. Yeah, I think I remember seeing that. Trying to think of how I can set up these sorters. To eject most efficiently. Definitely getting what we need. This can go up here. So dumb. Get a battery. See any construction components? So put those in there. Okay. I think it's gonna. I think it's gonna do it. I think it's gonna be fine. We just need to figure out. unnecessary. It's gonna be a hard one. Mm. A little different, I know, but there's a reason why I'm doing it. We'll just use the term interesting. Detector in there. And I have to do something kind of weird with the sensor. Need a steel plate. Two. I'm gonna get. I haven't used that hacking computer in ages. I'm just gonna get rid of it. Face down. That's what I want. This one, I selected that. I didn't, did I? The sensor has to face down, but since we don't have any room inside the, like down here, can't place anything on. There's no mounting surface for me to put a sensor on. Supplement by putting it up there. 50% there. I didn't leave the others with the gauge on the outside. I feel like the first two batteries are already probably close to full, if not already. Yeah. Six minutes. Okay. Leaves me enough time to throw some spotlights on here. Oh, last one. Yep. Not the one I want. May have to. Oh, where are you, spotlights? Here. Crap. Steel plate. Give me steel plate. What the? Okay. Should be good. 5. Okay. Should work pretty well. That's not terrible. Get up. Come on. Okay. Floodlights. 96%. We're close. I'm trying to find the best place. Try to get a sorter working. I really don't want. It's really not much. 97%. It's going to be it's going to be interesting. Let's take a look at our thrusters and see if they're damaging the drills at all. This guy, if anybody, should be the one to have damage because he's got each side. There's another unknown signal. It's all right. All right. I see that little blank. There too. What's that? Cobalt. Okay. Hopefully won't have any issues this time. Hole even bigger. I probably don't need to do that. Probably get away with this. I think that's. Hmm. 2% stone out of the way a little bit. And there we go. All right. Yeah. Grab the stone. Stone's going to be annoying. Mm, 8.19. Nah, maybe. We just may need more lift. I mean, that's possible. We just might not have the optimal thrust for this. So let me grab. I'll grab a handful of iron out of here and drills. Hopefully. I'm gonna hope that that is enough. Oh, barely. To be more leveled out. It's not doing it. Yeah, we need more lift. I mean, that's really all it's coming down to is we need. My forward thrust is doing more work than my thrust or my lift right now. Figure that out. How are we gonna get more? Oh, how am I gonna get more lift without? Oop. No. Shoot. No, 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 no. Nope, nope, nope. Drills are stronger than you give credit for. Will say though, this is probably gonna be enough iron for the meantime to get us through what we need to do. See the difference in the NPC thruster? Watch this. See how the rail is different? It's thicker. Come on. Just up a little bit. Just up a smidge. Hard time getting out of here. Just like skidding along the ground right now. No, I cannot lift up. That is crazy. Get, taking out a loadout, and that should be, we should be good. crazy. Gotta get more lift. Otherwise, I think it's great. And I don't want to... I'm not wanting to overburden. I mean, I could put a rear... I could put... I don't know if I could put two, because I don't know if the drill will cover the hole. Well, maybe it will. No. Wait a minute. Well. Yeah, it will. It's the green. I forget. I think the gray, you see the gray sphere inside the green sphere? I think the gray is where it can damage. The green is mining, and the orange is supposed to be the tunneling diameter. I may be wrong on that though, so. Let me jump in. Before I jump in the cockpit, I need to run conveyors real quick. First of all, I don't have anything in my inventory. Okay. I need. Keep it simple. 2 T. Yeah, okay. So that's that. All right, we got to figure out the sorting. I think the sorting is gonna. We're gonna have to do something sorter wise. Okay. It's production. Let's check the inventory. Okay, so it's starting to offload. That's good. It's starting to offload the ingots. That means that it's gotten close to filling up a few times. My goodness. The goblin taking stuff in it. It's just driving me nuts. See, none of that stuff should be stored there. It's blowing my mind. Ugh. Now, production, we need... that. Bad idea to make 100 of those. add these, and then I'm going to take a quick bio. Actually, I think, you know what, it's 2 o'clock. I'm gonna quick bio break and a smoke break, and I'll be right back. So let's go ahead and get this in there. Oh my God, come on. Jeez. Nothing else, I'll be able to pull some of that. If we're overloaded, I'll be able to pull that I'm getting out of the pit. We'll get the rest figured out here. Jump in there. This might fill my bottles. Yes, fill the bottles. It's flying by. Another buzzard. Okay. All right. Well, give me a few minutes, guys. Like I said, just taking a quick break, and I'll be back in a little bit. No worries, Marvin. Okay. I think we're doing. I'll turn the music up just a little bit. So, leaving you guys with dead silence, which I always worry about. No worries, Morbin. I might be close to 10 minutes too, so. Okay, so back. Yeah. Get back in here. Need more thrust. Okay. And it would help if we could get rid of... Really help if we could get rid of the stone. Let's see. One thing I'm not sure about is whether I can toss the stone, if it's going to end up getting picked right back up. That's what I choose. That is very possible, so... I don't know if we really have any choice but to go with... I guess I'll do 4 more small thrusters on the back. That was dumb. Okay. I don't know what that's going to do to our power consumption. Let's see. All right. What I want to do now is we need to figure out where we can put an assembler, like a legitimate assembler. I think this is going to be our spot. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 5. Assemblers 2. I have an idea. And we are going to need to get rid of these blocks. We may actually go a little bit more crazy with this than I thought. So let's take that. Take that. Get 2 assemblers. Ooh. Trying to think if there's another. See if there is another single block we can use as some purpose. It's also a conveyor. We've got 3 O2H2 gens. Four would probably not be a terrible idea. Okay, so temporarily, we're going to throw in another basic assembler. Or finery. Just finery. There we go. Another assembler. Those, yep. The new skin. Yeah, that's a pretty cool block. The console, cargo console, or whatever we're calling it. It's pretty cool. Boot up. Off, no more push pull. Okay, we get rid of that. Get up there. Now this should go faster. Start keeping an eye on power consumption though. So. Might use one of these. I don't know if we really need a deconstruction. Yeah, I don't know if we really need a specifically deconstruction. Try to grab this unknown signal. Oh, slow down. Coming up on the ground. Auto roller. Thank you. Even really impressed with. Go on.
Power low. Disconnecting browser. Disabling Netflix.
I actually do think we could probably, once we've got a regular refinery in here, we can probably replace this with like a say like a secret survival kit or something like that. Get some juice. Okay, so I got four more thrusters on the back. We're actually going to go over and get some ice now. And, bring that back. Hold on. And while we're out there, I'll go ahead and set up Pam. Charge. Everything on. Sure this is. Are those on? Yep, those are on. Interesting to see what our power draw is now. Get some ice. that was done. Got leveled out just to drop like a... It's fantastic. Keep up on the ground. I think it's actually the drills that are causing some of the rolling. Not like because they're contacting anything, but because they're gyroscopic effect. There's got to be more than just this little thing. It's gonna suck so bad. It's gonna be so much stone. Clear the hole, please. All this stuff. Such a thin layer, it's ridiculous. It's rolling away. Rolling. Oh, yeah, so got it all. I should have gotten it. No. Okay, so that'll roll away, and we don't have to worry about that. This is not a great ice deposit, so I'm probably going to not come back to this one because it's just not. And we're not coming out with a full load, but 76. Seem to be doing all right. Okay, real quick before we offload this program block. Do that. Your two generators are fine. That's what I wanted to do. Okay. It's Iapetus. So it's not that ridiculous looking. Yeah, it is. That is a crazy ship. Splits you put together there. And surprisingly hard to capture. It's a crazy ship. Here is the abandoned outpost. What's that? What's that? Okay. Forgot we had that pop up. Look at that. Barracks? Nope. Got some other stuff out there. Let's hope. Oh yeah. This is what's been going on. Our scout's been annihilated. Those are heroes' prides. Oh, wow. I'm surprised the Gatlin turrets made it. I am very surprised. These are the heroes' prides, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Nasty little ship. This one over here. Tore up. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought was causing all that ruckus over here. Fortunately, we lost those thrusters. It's a shame because I think those are NPC thrusters. Damage up here. Okay. Well, that's what's been causing our pirate stuff to go up. So the question now is, I wish it was light outside. The question now is, let me go ahead. I need to make program. I'm gonna get rid of this. I'm gonna call this PB. Pam. Okay. Change this from industrial cockpit to cockpit. Bracket. Can't. I forget how big the screens are. That's the problem. I'm just gonna say 2 for right now since it's in the center. Bam. Controller. Center. I think that's right. I think it's bracket. I can't remember if it's bracket or if it's... Program block. All right, let's take a look at our screen. Oh, okay. That works. Perfect. Okay. Let me turn Bring the font size down just a smidge. Make it to an orange. Down. Up. Apply. Behavior settings. $85. Weight limit on, injection off, toggle sorters off, on. Nice. Unload ice, yes. Cover that. Build range there. Should be good. Question is, what are we going to go get first? And we are, just to let you know, we got at most about an hour left. So. First thing I need to do is we need to do a quick blueprint of this. We don't have any greebling, so this is a straight up, call it a chassis. With the exception, it does have the sorry, let me get this. That. I guess that's what I tend to do. Let's see. You do this. Let's do it this way. Dadgummit. Screwed that up. Come on, man. Doesn't have key projection. That's the problem. Ugh. So done. Should've done that before I... Wait. Why could they not be put in production? I have a feeling when it comes to assemblers, everything's on. I think one of them. So I've noticed this with the other ones. I've seen this in like our Hard Knocks. Assembler 2, we've gotten cooperative. When I have them all in there, it's like, it can't work. It didn't work. Which is crap. One of them in cooperative. All right. Right button will be good. Action. Right. All right. Okay. Bring this down. Okay. Start making more of that. Let's see. I'm just wondering if I need to... Do I just need to accept that no sorters means picking up a lot of dirt that might not be useful? I need to find some way to eject dirt. I don't think I'm gonna worry about it. Just need to figure out where we're gonna start our first thing. Nice silicon and magnesium over there. Nickel and magnesium over there. Do this. All right, wait 2, 3 seconds. There we go. 9. Down a smidge. Back up. This way first. This way. It's a big boulder. Got the set. What we got here? I should kind of hate to. Oh, here we go. We have something here. At least get some magnesium and some silicon. Yeah, there. Get that spot. Yeah, I will be able to get that spot. Okay. Let's set up the job. It's pretty close. A little bit. I'm gonna change the width just a little bit. Just gonna go 1 there. Yeah, that covers that swath. Looking as 43 down. So probably didn't need to do 48 depth. Just to be safe. Center. Nothing else. We got that started. Said that will be pulling in stone and the other, so it's not going to be a complete loss as far as not getting iron in there. But let's get this there. To do that, I'm going to be too short somewhere. Okay, so now I can pull parts from this platform. Okay. What else do we got here? Let's see. Back. A lot of stone coming in here. This will be interesting to see how this thing. I've never done a PAM miner. Hey Gavin, welcome to the stream. Thank you. Yes, I am using PAM, and yes, I am on PC. So really cool if you just stop by and jump in the chat. Really appreciate it. He's backing in. I hate it when they do that. I'm always like, that might not line up right. I'm dragging on the ground. I'm dragging on the ground. The way I wanted to do it, but that's the way it's going to work. Yeah, PAM is perhaps one of the most useful scripts that has ever been created. The fact that this script still works after all of the updates that have taken place since this script first came out and since it stopped being updated, you know, it still works. It just goes to show you how well it was done from the beginning. So, the original, and I use the original. There are different versions of PAM out there, but I use the original one. And if you're going to use it and you haven't used it before, they've got a great user guide with it. So just check these first. There's just key things that you need to have. There are other tools that you can use PAM for too. Auto grinding and such. I have tried auto grinding one time. I probably need to be a little bit more comfortable with it before I try doing it again. And you also have like shuttling capability. So that one I'm not familiar at all, but the author of the script, whose name is escaping me right now, that's why I haven't said their name, did a great YouTube how-to video on how to set up a grid using autopilot, basically, for BAM. So, yeah, great script. Great script. There, good there. Okay. You all right over there, buddy? Pups is sounding like me. All right, so let's see. Before I start this next miner, I'm doing some of the, like, I know there's some particular things I want to have fixed. There. Get that. So this is the O2H2 generator that was there. Did you refit this base to look this way, or did you find a base? Found a base. I'm trying to remember which. This is. I think this one is called Abandoned Settlements. This is the mod Abandoned Settlements. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. And you'll occasionally, very occasionally, it's not always reliable. It's not like you're going to see them all the time. But you'll come across these somewhat abandoned stations or... So. There's the original O2H2 gen that we had. Let's show the block in terminal. Let me turn that on. These... Earlier when we were looking at the conveyor networking through the build info menu, this is where we were seeing that blockage or that breakage. I'm going to go ahead and repair this air vent because I do have a plan with this. We're going to turn this base into a ship. Most likely we will try to go to space, so. That. I'm not going to put that grate back in because we're going to be down there. Not going to repair the ATM just yet. Looks good. We're going to have a lot of repairs, of course, to make this, but I'll worry about the control tower area later. Right now we're just getting stuff working. That's the idea. Those in production. We'll go and start dropping this stuff in. Steel tubes. Motors are. As you mentioned it earlier, Morbin, add cargo terminal. F terminal. Go terminal. Stick it right there. If that'll work. Come on. And finish this. That's good. There. Do that next. Go. Put 2 tanks. Not where I'm going. I got cargo access inside. Okay. I'll be able to work some stuff off of this too. Let's see. We need that grate. It's a corner piece. Need that. And we need to go. And that one's good. It's not. Not. What we got here? Start getting this stuff put together. I don't remember what they're called. Oh yeah, the cargo terminals. I don't. It's not something I don't remember if I. It's gonna take, it'll take me using it a few times before it's just, yeah, the thingies. Hopefully the plunge miner is not crashing right now. I didn't go to third person when I dropped off that connector and went down to make sure it cleared it, but I'm pretty sure I didn't go that far down to drag on the ground. So to me, that seems What are you doing? What do you have on board? Just stone. That's it. Trying to align. Raising now? Yeah, we're too heavy. And change the behavior settings. Okay, it's down behavior settings. Up. We're gonna change the max load to 80%. There. That should take care of it. I figure we'll be okay. Just gonna put stone down. Get rid of. I'll be so glad when that's done. The cobalt. Okay. Come on, refineries. Got your stuff. Need that in the cargo terminal, but I'll put it there. Go ahead and get the of course, this is just clean up work right now. Not really anything to put up there yet. We can go ahead and let's see. Okay. I don't know, it might seem a little silly to be doing like this stuff here, but when I'm running in and out and I'm looking for a quick place to plop down to charge up, it's like when you have to run past chairs that are otherwise just incomplete to get to one that's good. It's kind of annoying. hopefully having the miner doing its work, having this cargo access here will make cleaning up this inside a lot faster. It's the unknown signal. There it is. Okay. That's good. That's fine. Good, and we'll hit that up. This. Is it that's smoking up there? Can't tell. This, really? Didn't grab image. Damn it. That's good. You got any of the prototech blocks? Yes, we do. Not here on the planet's surface, but up in space, we've got a pretty good collection of prototech blocks right now. We captured one of the prototech warships. We modified it. We got a bunch of kind of spare. We've gotten the refinery, gotten the assembler, gotten this put on our space station up there. And finally decided to come down and do some stuff on the planet. Alright, so I'm not going to worry about that. These. Dang it. Ew. I'm probably not going to end up keeping all of this stuff, but I figure it's better to start with like the base, you know, the vanilla interior looked like. table, which I'm guessing is this one. Claim the base. Do I need to grind the prototype blocks down to own them? No. You don't. You do need to make sure that you claim the blocks that are typically you'll have large grid blocks that are a part of the main grid or the main base, the main ship, whichever one it is. And that could be, you know, the reactor. It could be jump drive. It could be refinery. It could be, I mean, any of those things. And then you have, there's usually, and there'll usually be a small grid item that is kept in place by a mag plate. That being a separate grid, you have to make sure that you claim that grid also. Usually throw a control panel on it or access a control panel if it has one. The ATM. Finally, get the ATM. Let's take care of it there. That's fine. Not worried about the floor just yet.
You do realize I'm the one keeping you alive. Maybe you should keep my
I
battery topped
do.
up with that in
Wasted.
mind.
Okay. This bottom floor is, it's not totally straightened out, but it is mostly straightened out. This base came with a timer block. I'm going to set it up to automatically close the doors. Close. Timer block. Start. Two seconds. Start. Final base up top. I went into the tunnel. That's a different grid. Yeah. Yep. Different grid. Nice. Starting to get light outside, finally. Oh, this is the weird box light. Yeah, Gavin, if you look up at the moon, you see how how messed up it looks? It's because we got a whole bunch of stuff up there. That's where our main stuff is. So. Let's see. All right. That's pulling in. We are not airtight by any stretch of the imagination. I'm not worried about being airtight right now. I think I've got a bunch of glass from that pane up there. I had jumped up there and grabbed that. Okay. So I think next time what we'll do, since we're not ejecting any stone, we're not sorting any stone out of the miner. I have a feeling our miner is going to be busy for quite a long time. So I think what we will do next time is we'll work on trying to fix as much of this interior as we can. Get it airtight. Like I said, I figured that's probably a good place to start. I already have an idea of what I want to do as far as making this station movable. Mobile, however you want to look at it. But we want to start from a clean slate, so that's what we're going to do. Yeah, we've got now, to be fair, this is only the second planet we've come to. Wait a minute. That's not true, is it? We made a brief stop at Europa for one of the unidentified signal encounters. I think we did. Yeah, I think we did. But for the most part, we've only been here on the moon and on Earth. So, Earth-like planet, so. Okay. Lights or anything in here? No. But yeah, we'll just continue to work on cleaning up the inside. I want to get to a nice, say, known quantity, like base starting area, and then go from there. We are eventually going to need to add a full-size refinery. And I think I know where we're going to put it. It's just going to take, we'll have to make some adjustment to things. That's why you probably won't see me do a whole lot of work on trying to, repair these legs and whatnot. This section here is probably going to end up being where the refinery is. So, and we'll have to work up piping and get all that kind of stuff together. So, but that's what we got. So, but yeah, be good. We'll get a second miner going. That'll help if I can remember to do it. And I've been doing this with our Hard Knocks series. I'm going to go ahead and make a note so that the next time we're playing Let's Make Contact, we need to see if there's a nearby lake. We know we've got a lake further away, but I want to see if there's one nearby that we can harvest ice more directly. So that would be my preference. Nearby ice. And then continue base restoration. We may have to make a flight back to our original outpost, the military installation, and grab a ship, one of our other ships, to bring back over here since we lost the Mulgara in the attack over there at the watchtower. But we'll see. So I've got look for nearby ice and then continue base restoration for our next series. So let's see. Stone incinerator can solve your stone problems plus free resources for the land. Yeah, I just I don't have the stone incinerator mod in. I don't think I do. I think at one point in our One Day at a Time series, I had Stone Duster, and I don't know if that's the same thing that you're talking about, but I'm pretty sure they were relatively the same. Normally, with our miners, we'll put some sort of sorter and ejector system on it so that it throws out the stone and makes room for the stuff you want to keep. But we kind of, I'm going to say we kind of need, it's not going to hurt us to get what we get from stone. So, because there's a lot of work that's going to need to be done to this. Still got to do the modules for the assemblers. Then we're going to be building off of it. So, anyway, we're going to go ahead and wrap up, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by and checking out our stream today. I'm really sorry about this last week, kind of the schedule of things not going as planned. I'm not really surprised by it. You know, life happens, that sort of thing. So, hopefully next week we won't run into as many issues. I will, of course, let you know if something is coming up. I'll put a post on the community tab for the channel. Otherwise, when we're not doing our scheduled streams, we'll continue to fill time with the Hard Knocks series. And I heartily invite you to come check that series out, because we've put some restrictions on ourselves that have made that series very interesting. We have found some really, really interesting planetary encounters. We have been annihilated by enemy attacks. We have benefited from their aggressiveness and their folly when they crash to the planet's surface. We are going to be restoring a full-size battleship that crashed. And that's going to be a big endeavor. So I invite you to check that series out, Hard Knocks. Of course, we're going to call it our OG right now is One Day at a Time. Check that out. Otherwise, if you guys got any questions or anything, leave me a comment. For those of you who check out the stream live, thank you so much for doing so. I really appreciate it. And thank you for those that get in chat. Morbin, as always. Thank thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you get some rest tonight. Hope you have a good day. And yeah, absolutely. Gavin, great to meet you. Thank you for stopping in, and thank you for the questions. Again, if you're not watching it live, if you have any questions, suggestions, any of that kind of stuff, throw it in the comments and I'll get it. Otherwise, you know, do all that YouTube stuff. Hit that like, subscribe, notification bell, and I will see you soon. So take care of yourselves, everybody. Take care of each other, and always, always be safe. Right? Close that visor. Don't forget your dampeners, and I'll see you on the other side.